here I am, all set and ready to go. This is 4 a.m. on a Sunday morning. We're to leave, or rather take off, from southeast to southwest. We are heading to Ekiti State, people. Actually, we're going on a conference, AGM, annual general meeting of both professionals and student surveyors in Ekiti State. This is very early in the morning. I think this should be like around 4:30, 5 o'clock. We were, going to go pick others. Some of us that were inside school, we had to charter a minibus that picked us up. Then we headed into town to pick others before we would go to the park. This is so early in the morning. As you can see, the day hasn't broken yet. There is no sunshine yet. It was really a beautiful experience getting to wake up so early and traveling by road with your colleagues to a faraway state. I wanted to say a faraway country, but it's a state within Nigeria, Ekiti State. We are moving from Imo State to Ekiti State. Living the southeast of Nigeria was like a goal for me this year. It was one of my goals I set for this year, but I didn't know how it was gonna happen. All I know is that I just want to go to a state outside southeast, and when I had this opportunity to go for AGM, I just took it. Like, I grabbed it with every joy in my heart. It was really a beautiful experience traveling outside southeast, where I've been born and brought up, for the past 20 something plus years of my life. So here we got to the park. This is the Young Shagro Park here in Imo State, Owerri. We already booked ahead of time, so we'll be waiting for our bus. I think that should be like 18 seaters bus to come pick us up. Then we'll take off. And here I am trying to get a beautiful view of what the park actually looks like, and some of them standing there are my senior colleagues. I really appreciate every one of them for making AGM a beautiful experience for me. They were really nice, so nice to the core. I'm sorry if the camera was a bit shaky, but it isn't the same thing doing a video when you are in the public. People get to look at you in a very awkward way. And this is the first time I'm reuniting with them, in a long while. And some of them I didn't even know them on a personal note. It was this AGM that made me know them like so much. Well, for some reasons, our bus was rescheduled. Our timing was rescheduled. We had to wait for a different bus. That means we didn't leave by 6 o'clock. We were supposed to leave by 6 sharp, but we didn't leave by 6 o'clock. Okay, so finally we get to settle that, and here we are. We just took off. This is still within Owerri. That's Peace. She's actually a graduate. She graduated last year. That's April. April is eating right. I love vlogging and uploading the videos here because it helps me keep memories, beautiful memories you've spent with friends and families. And actually, we are still on our way out of Imo State, Owerri precisely. We are transporting by bus. The best thing I can do is to narrate this vlog. Okay, here we are, praying, handing over our journey into the hands of the Lord for safety. And here I am eating oppa. I don't know what they call it in English, but it's actually nice. The best I could do was to get a little clip of what each state looked like. I think we passed at least 4 different states before we got to Ekiti. So this should be Anambra State, Onitsha precisely. Onitsha is really a very busy city. That is where you have more of traders, people that sell and buy different stuffs. This is like a Sunday morning and it's still looking this busy compared to when it's now a normal working day. So we just passed the popular flyover, and I think this route we should be heading to what's it called, Onitsha Bridge. Like there's this popular Onitsha Bridge. You guys will see the video. When we got to Anambra, though I didn't get to video it, but I think that should be for safety reasons. When we got to was it a police? No, I think that is an army checkpoint. Everyone on the bus had to get down and walk. Only the driver will pass with the car. Then when you get to the next point, then everyone will get back into the bus and continue, their journey. Like it happened for every other person that was passing there. Okay, so here we are. This is the bridge. This is a landmark. So this is actually a boundary between the Anambra State and the Delta State. You may not get to see it so clearly and all of that, but really this is a big ocean. This one is not a river now. This is an ocean which demarcates the Anambra State from Niger Delta State. It was a beautiful sight to behold. The bridge pillars are moving so fast because we are in motion. So crossing that bridge is a goodbye from Anambra, and we are heading into Delta. Now we just got into Delta. I mean, if you can see any of those signposts, you can see Delta on them. Delta has a huge landmass compared to Anambra State, because when I checked the distance it took us from Owerri into Anambra, and from Anambra to Delta, crossing Delta to the next state, Delta has a big landmass compared to Anambra State. Getting to see people's way of life from a far distance was really a beautiful experience. Though I don't know them on a personal note, but passing through their environment and seeing what it looks like. Those yellow sacks you see there, they are sealed garri, known as cassava flakes. Getting to share my 1 week life experience in Southwest, outside of Southeast where I've been born and brought up, with my viewers wasn't an easy pill. But I do love the fact that I'm doing this. I mean, it's an avenue for someone who hasn't been to such a state or town to get a peep through on what it looks like, or what, going on a journey as long as 8 hours plus. If your driver was a bit faster, it would be kind of 6 hours, maximum 8 plus. It wasn't easy, people. So we moved from Owerri to Anambra to Delta, and here we are in Owerri, Benin. This is Tongue Tales. We had to stop here. This is where buses do stop for their passengers to kind of buy food that they will eat, or use the convenient room all of that. We also took a little bit of time, stretching our body and looking around, buying stores. So on a personal note, I would advise whenever you're going for a long distance journey, be mindful of what you buy, what you eat, because at some point you might, want to use the convenient room and you might not have it as at that time. You don't need to get your driver stopping on the road every time just for you to come down and urinate and all of that. So yeah, my advice: be mindful of what you eat whenever you're traveling. So on the way we met an accident. I'm not sure if anyone died or was injured, but this is what we saw. So another tip: be grateful to God always. Even if it's just a few miles you traveled and come back in good health, in safety with no injuries, make sure to thank God. Thanksgiving is really paramount. And here we are in Ondo. I think it's from Ondo you start seeing all these rocky hills and mountains. It was really a beautiful view, getting to see all those rocks. I really wonder how they deal with water. So this was a beautiful view of a rock. I had to capture it with my friend's phone. Man, this view is awesome. So after Ondo, you get to Akure. From Akure, you get to Ekiti, Ekiti State. So we just got to our hotel, and yeah, we are offloading our luggages from the bus so that the bus driver could, go back to the east. But I'm not sure he went back to the east. I think he went to Abuja, then took some passengers before going back to the east. So you could hear Peace voice at the background saying that we just got into town now. Because when we were coming, the buildings we were seeing, it looks more like village. We were like, are you sure this Ekiti state is actually developed? Now when we got into town, we were like, wow. So this is a view of their stadium. I don't know the name of the stadium, but it's really looking fine from outside. Talk more about when you now go inside. I don't know how many capacity this is, but this should be like, let's say 10,000 or 5,000. Let me don't exaggerate. So we are heading to the venue where AGM will be held. This is Obafemi Awolowo Civic Convention Center, Ekiti State. Whoa! Getting here was an awesome experience. We met with beautiful dignitaries, high-class dignitaries. Actually, in this conference, the governor of Ekiti State paid a visit on the first day of the conference. It was wow. And getting to usher in this event was a huge one too. We came as both student surveyors and ushers for the big event. So for clarity's sake, one of the staff had to address us and instruct us on what and what not to do, how we should go about our presentation. The man standing close to her is Sir Beminga. We do call him Uncle Beminga. He's really a nice man. He was our driver for the whole week. And here we are on our way for registration. We need to get our tags, our ushering tags, our student tags, for recognition. I mean, in such a big event like this, people only get to know who you are by the tag on your neck. I mean, when they look at your tag, they'll say, oh, so this is your name and this is what you are. Are you a student surveyor? Are you a surveyor? Are you an FNIS, that's a fellow Nigerian Institute of Surveyors? Are you an MNIS, a member of Nigerian Institution of Surveyors? All this stuff. It was really paramount. We had our tags on. So here I'm getting a view of the second hotel we moved into. That first one we just stayed only for that Sunday night, but this particular one was reserved for both student surveyors and professional surveyors coming from Imo State. So this is a beautiful view of what the environment looked like. The name is Fountains Hotel, but the other one we stayed in was Fabian Hotel. So my team, they love calling me media woman because I'm always videoing. That was us saying thank you to a man who complimented us and said we looked like pilots. I mean, pilots. So this was an exhibition of surveying equipment by different vendors. They get to exhibit their equipment, their instruments, and you patronize them by buying. Yeah, so you get to see some total stations, compass, lights, GPS. So this was like the opening ceremony of the event. We get to manage up to 3,000 plus. This is a 3,000 plus capacity hall. Yeah, people are trying to settle in. There are still some setups need to be done. So it was really a big auditorium. And these are the Surveyors Wives Association. There were actually a lot. I just couldn't get all of them. Over there, we have the governor of Ekiti State honor our conference. A big deal, man. This was like an outside view of the environment from the top floor. So after a long, stressful, fun, enjoyable week, yet stressful, but it was fun, yeah, at the same time, we decided to have a nice morning walk. Actually, we are going out to go for it. We are walking out from
See
our
them
hotel
now.
room
Let me show IG's face.
outside to
That's
explain what we were
IG.
doing.
She face. I'll show everybody's face. That's Maxwell. See my April. See my baby girl. Peace. The love of my life. I'm comfy. It's my new one person. Uncle Chibuzen. Wait, is that not? It's my new. God, you just made me run this morning. Oh yeah, joggle, exercise your body. Ngwa, ngwa, ngwa. To the right. Is this right? Okay, right. To the left. Let's go. I'm not an indigenous of Ekiti State. You don't live here. No, I can't marry you. Okay, I think. No, don't do that. Landscape. No, I'm going to marry. I'm already seeing a beautiful couple. Cut this thing, I beg. I'm seeing a beautiful couple. See Cinzus. Men doing it big.
Can't actually remember what we took that morning, but this was evening time. We took ewedu and amala. Guys, Yoruba food is, oh my god. Later that evening still, we decided to go, chill out at the swimming pool. We are surveyors. We basically everybody knows how to swim. Okay, I might not really say everybody, but some of us know how to swim because it's a criteria in my department. Being a surveyor, a student surveyor, you must know how to swim. It's one of the courses we do learn. When you get to your year 3, you have to learn swimming and safety precautions. So I'm not a professional swimmer. At least I know the basics. You get. I can swim like 4 to 5, 6 feet. No, 4. I'm not even trying to extend it. No, I'm comfortable on 4. Thank you. So I think our story is coming to an end. Here this would be our departure. Yeah, we are all leaving our hotel rooms and submitting the key to the receptionist, and that's our boss. We are getting ready to vamoose. A lot lot of persons came for this AGM, both far and wide. We have Lagos chapter, I mean, different chapters. The 36 states we have in Nigeria, there must be one or two representatives from each state, and this was the departure. I think this should be like Lagos chapter with either Abuja, I can't really sure, but I'm sure of Lagos. I'm not sure we saw this when we were coming. I think, yeah, when we were going back on departure, we took another route. You get. So this is FUTA, Federal University of Technology, Akure. Finally, I get to see what FUTA looks like. Though we didn't go inside, so I did just passing by.
Did water enter here? No enter. Water did not enter here, people.